Welcome, folks, to another edition of the First Family of Las Vegas's daily free winner show, brought to you by who? The best website on the planet, Absolutely. Your one-stop sports betting shop, SportsMemo. Now, today we have free winners for you in NBA, NCAA basketball, NHL, and soccer. And providing those winners are some of the best cappers and analysts in the world. Now, before we give out our free winners for today's action, you know we can't start a show during the week without me saying good morning to my beautiful wife. Good morning, sweetheart.
Good morning, Buttercup.
Buttercup and Sweetheart. Coming to a theater near you, Buttercup and Sweetheart. You look very cute today in your Golden Knights outfit.
Well, I figured, I get ready to go on the ice and help our guys out and get a win.
Now, I see you have the word, the letter C on your shirt. Is that for Cutie Pie or for Captain?
I am the captain.
Can you be the Captain Cutie Pie?
I can.
All right. Sorry, guys. I can't help it. Every day I get to wake up with my soulmate, and I'm very happy to do so. So hopefully you guys don't get too grossed out by it. But if you want the winners, you're going to have to put up with it. Guys, this Friday, March 18th, at the Superbook at the Westgate in the clubhouse, the First Family will be there. Come join the Wager Talking Sports Memo families from 2 to 7 p.m. Get to meet most of your favorite personalities from Wager Talking Sports Memo. We want to meet you. We want to say thank you for all your support. We want to show you our appreciation. It's going to be a lot of fun, guys. It really is. Come join us if you can. Dionne, what else do we have to talk about today?
Well, we still have that huge discount going on for everyone over at Sports Memo. The rest of college basketball straight through the final seconds of the title game for just $99. You can get that program for either myself, Joey, or Jesse Schul right now at Sports Memo. $99 gets you the rest of college basketball straight through the title game. And today is also Fill Your Cart Wednesday. Anything that you can fit in your cart for 33% off, use code CART33 upon checkout. And this is the perfect time to go ahead and use that discount to fill your cart for 33% off with our panel of leaderboard fixtures. Let's go ahead and say hello to everybody this morning. We have Don Buster, Pavlos Laguretos, and Kevin Thomas.
Happy Wednesday, everybody. How's everyone doing today?
Good morning. Great. Good morning. Thanks for having us.
Oh, we love having you guys. Wednesday's a great day. We've got an all-star lineup. And I don't know if sports fans, you understand or realize that everybody that you see on the panel is from a different place on this planet. Dan and I are in Gambling Central. We're in Vegas. Don, where are you? Where are you coming to us from today?
I'm coming from the beautiful port city of Progreso, Mexico.
That sounds beautiful. Pavlos, where are you coming to us from?
I'm coming from the sunny country of Greece.
Oh, it's beautiful. I love it there. Kevin, how about you?
I'm on the East Coast in Pennsylvania, near Reading.
Wonderful. So, sports fans, I want you to know how much I love these guys in the show, because we do the show 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, and it's later on in the day for just about everybody. And you got different personalities, but some of the best cappers and analysts on the planet. And what are we doing now? Are we going right into free plays?
I think we should just jump right into some free plays today.
You got it, darling. All right, without any further ado, let's go to our Ice King.
Our Ice King,
Mr. Don Buster. Don, if you can tell everyone what you got going on today in the NHL.
Okay, guys. Thanks again for having me on the show on Wednesdays. Much appreciated. Last week we gave you a winner and on the Montreal game over, and we have another over for you this week. Kind of been a little bit of, since we've been on the show, I think now for maybe a couple months, we've almost been doing that zigzag theory. We win one, lose one, win one, lose one. And it seems to be the way since we've started here. So we're going to change that this week because we won last week. And we're going to win this week. We like the New Jersey Calgary game over 6. We put this out last night for our clients. It was 6 even last night. See that it's already went up to 6 at minus 20. I actually was shocked that didn't come out at 6.5. We're still going to take it over 6.5. New Jersey's here on a back-to-back. Gave up 6 last night against Vancouver. New Jersey doesn't really play much defense, and they've been playing pretty good on offense. Goaltending is a real issue with New Jersey. They have Dawes and Giles, and both those guys are just hanging around a little over 3 goals against average. But the problem with that, it's not even so much the goaltending is the defense. They just don't play much defense, and New Jersey's been horrific at times, like they were last night. And now they're on a back-to-back playing one of the best teams in the NHL in the Calgary Flames. Really like the fact that Calgary got shut out their last game. They played on Sunday, so they're rested. Like the fact they got shut out. Think that they're going to put up a few goals tonight. New Jersey will probably go along with them. The only game that they played with each other this year, they only played 2 this year. First game, 5-3 Calgary victory. When these two teams get together, seems to go over. 5 of the last 7 been over. And when New Jersey gets on the road, they're 17-5-1. Their last 23 on the road. Get this game as soon as you can. It's going to be 6.5 come game time. We're taking the over in the Calgary, New Jersey game.
There you go. Mr. Don Buster says take over Calgary and the New Jersey game. You know, Don, you're doing some great work. I just every day, just about, I see your name on the leaderboards over at SportsMemo. Can you tell everyone out there perhaps what you're excited about today or even through the weekend, something that you're excited about that they should go and use these great discounts we're offering right after the show, please?
Yes, of course, Joe. You guys mentioned it. They have that your fill your cart Wednesday. For us, we do well in golf. We have the college, March Madness is up. There's also NIT and other tournaments with the college basketball. I suggest you get a 3-day or 7-day all access pass. This week, we usually put out a golf package. We had one last week, but a lot of times, because we appreciate our all access clients, we only let them, whoever has all access to our site, they will get our golf packages this week. And we've been really good in golf. I mentioned this before. We've had 10 winners over the last 14 months. A little rough week last week. It was a little rough week with everything last week. Mr. Regression came and got us. But again, that's all right. We were doing very, very well, as you say, Joe, on the leaderboards for about a month and a half there. And really looking forward to the golf this week and looking forward to the big dance. Can't wait to sit in front of the TV. I've got about 3 TVs going there. And I'll be sitting there with some Grey Goose, some Dos Equis, and watching college basketball for 12 hours a day, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Can't wait.
Sports fans, Don Buster, he said, meet him on the links and perhaps go dancing with him. Take advantage of some of those great discount Sports Memos offering. He is on several leaderboards, several sports. Follow him. It'll pay for itself in no time. Let's go from one perennial leaderboard fixture to another. God, we keep talking about it. You've heard of all the Greek gods. Well, we have the Greek god of soccer, and he's a darn good-looking son of a gun, too. It's later on in the day, Don, for Pavlos. So I'm wondering if he had a cocktail or two already. All right. Let's bring him on because he's doing great work. He's all over the leaderboards. He's got another free winner for you, Pavlos Laguretos. Pavlos, take it away, handsome.
Yeah, I just gotta start off by saying that it hasn't been a good week for my plays. I'm just gonna get it out there. I'm not gonna hide behind anything. I'm not gonna deny it. It was a weird week. I had a couple of plays that were lost due to first half injuries, red cards, penalty kicks. So if you know soccer, these are all stuff that you can't really predict. Even though I do like my penalty props, but the thing is that I had a lot of such situations over the weekend, but I still believe I've made the right picks. Actually, I talked to other handicappers and they made the same picks and we all lost. So it's not like I'm doing anything bad or wrong with my process. I'm gonna still keep grinding. I have a very, very nice and very interesting free winner for you guys today. The match is between Sevilla and West Ham. The match goes tomorrow. It's for the Europa League. This is the second leg of the Europa League round of 16. Sevilla won the first leg at home by 1-0, and now they want to protect that lead. They're coming off a 1-1 draw against Rayo Vallecano over the weekend, which was a solid result. And it was their 7th match in their last 9 with under 2.5 goals. Sevilla, they have the best defense in Spain. They have the second most unders in the La Liga this season with 20-8 to the under 2.5 goals. On the road, they're even better. They have the most unders on the road with 14-1 to the under 2.5 goals. Sevilla have a huge European pedigree. They know how to play in this competition. They've won it 5 or 6 times in the past 10 years. So they're a huge name in this competition. And I believe that we'll see a very tight match between these two sides, especially with Sevilla being a very, a defensive juggernaut, both in the La Liga and in the Champions and Europa League this season. They played 4 goals, and they, all 4 matches went under 2.5 goals. So I'm going to take a look at West Ham's offense for a little bit. They've been struggling a lot lately. They've scored 1 or no goals in 8 of the last 10 matches. They've only scored twice against Aston Villa. It was a 2-1 win, but all 3 goals, they came in the last quarter of the match. And they also scored twice against Leicester's tragic defense in a 2-2 draw. But when you match that struggling offense against Sevilla's juggernaut defense, I just don't see how West Ham have any kind of hopes in this match. So Sevilla, they've been really, really good lately. They've lost only 2 of their last 19 matches in all competitions. They have 9 wins, 2 losses, and 8 draws. One of those losses was a harmless loss in the Europa League, and they still went through. And the other loss was on the road against hateful city rivals Betis. So they're generally really hard to beat, and a sort of struggling West Ham side could certainly not threaten them tomorrow. So I'm going to go ahead and pick Sevilla with plus half a goal here at minus 140. Price is not great, but Sevilla, they have an excellent team, very, very strong defense. So I believe that they'll avoid the loss. So this is essentially a double chance for Sevilla not to lose. So Sevilla plus half a goal for me.
There you go. Sports fans, the Greek god of soccer, Pavlos Laguretos, says take Sevilla plus the half a goal. Pavlos, you're always on the leaderboard. I mean, they should just paint your name up there permanently. Can you tell everyone out there maybe what you're excited about coming up, why they should take advantage of some of those great discounts at SportsMemo, and follow the Greek god of soccer, please?
Yeah, I have a 5-unit top bet for today. I have a 4-unit soccer total crusher for Thursday and a 3-unit bookie mistake for Thursday. I really believe that this is going to be a winner. I think the books are on the wrong side of this. And this weekend, I'm going to have a 10-unit max bet. I'm still looking at, there's still some coronavirus issues and some injuries that are, I have to stay on top of that. And I'm reading daily about, team news. So it's going to be posted in my page possibly tomorrow. I still want to see how some of these teams do in the Europa League. So, I have 3 plays up for today and tomorrow. And this weekend is going to be very, very hot. So stay tuned. Maybe a 3-day or 7-day all access pass will get you all of these plays. And looking forward to get back on the leaderboard because, after last week, I just dropped and I really want to see my name up there again.
There you go. Guys, take advantage of those discounts. I'd like to say something if I will, guys. The honesty and the integrity. Don said something. Pavlo said something. The honesty and the integrity you receive from the cappers over at SportsMemo, it's unrivaled. When you watch a post-game press conference, you watch an NFL game, it's not the quarterback that just threw 4 TDs and one. It's the one interception he threw he wants to talk about. It's not the baseball player that went 4 for 5 with 2 home runs, knocked in 8 RBIs. It's the strikeout that he wants to talk about. You know why? Because when you're great, it sticks in your mind even more than negatives. You want to get it out there. You want to address people that trust you, follow you, like you, that respect you. You want to give them that honesty, saying, hey, forget about the 2 home runs. I want to talk about that strikeout I had. And that's the integrity and the honesty you get from the collection of handicappers over at SportsMemo. I know, and I never badmouth anybody on the show. I'm not saying this guy, that guy. There are people out there, they'll never talk about a loss. But when you're that good, it's the losses that stick in your mind a lot more than the wins. And that's the integrity you get from guys like Pavlos and Don and our next guest, who I absolutely love. We look forward to Wednesdays because we get to see this wonderful panel. But his smiling face brightens up the screen every time he's on. I love him. You love him. He's got a big free winner in the NBA for you today. Let's bring on Kevin Thomas to tell you why you should follow him tonight. Kevin.
Oh, yeah, I'm on the Knicks tonight. And when I sent this to the royal family, it was minus 10.5, and now you're seeing minus 11, which I know it's a nice public bet here, but sometimes you got to ride the public in these kind of games. We're going to look. I mean, I just read that both these teams are still potential playoff bound. Now, you got a 26-41 Trailblazers team and a 28-40 Knicks team. I don't think the Trailblazers want to be playoff bound. I think they want to be high lottery pick bound. I mean, they got rid of CJ McCollum and they picked up Chris Dunn, which I'll give him credit. That's a nice pickup, but he's got more experience than the last 2 weeks of starters they've had out there. He's only been in the league 5 years now. Now, Josh Hart, when they made that trade to the Pelicans, huge pickup. I keep preaching how much I love Josh Hart, and he went off for 40 points last night and 2 nights ago, and they still lost to the Hawks. I mean, this team shot 50%, 41 from the three, and out-rebounded the Hawks and still lost by, I'm pretty sure, 8-9 points right there. That's horrible to have those kind of stats and then come away with a loss. So now you got the Knicks, who have had to play all their games in March on the road because of college basketball. They're finally home. They were in the playoffs last year, and I thought, yeah, great defense. The Walker experiment didn't work out for them. Derrick Rose being hurt hasn't helped. The point guard, they got that Quigley kid from Kentucky. I think he's starting to show some signs. If Evan Fournier can hit his mark, I mean, when he goes off for double digits, this team's unstoppable, but he's hit or miss. But the defense for the Knicks, they're really good. I can't see the Trailblazers coming down. I mean, I actually like the under. I don't even know what the under over is on this, but I like the Knicks -11 here. I just don't think the Trailblazers. I don't think they're built to win. I think they, like I said, I think they want to lose. And you know, the Knicks also have a kid named Obi Tobin. I don't know if you ever followed him in college, but he just got back, and in 7 minutes he scored 8 points and 4 rebounds. So I think their bench, and you know, Randall and Barrett, these guys are going to come to play because they need to start winning. So go ahead and take the Knicks -11.
Sports fans, Kevin Thomas says take the Knicks. And, you know, every week on Wednesday, we look forward to the sharp, the betting angles, the savvy, the streetwise point of view that Kevin offers. I want to bring him back on so he can tell you why you need to use one of those great discount SportsMemo is offering today, and follow him today or even through the weekend. Kevin, please.
Yeah, I mean, 33% off. Fill your cart. That's awesome. I have a trifecta today. That gives you my best NBA, my best college basketball, and my top NHL pick for today's action. I'm 5-0 on the ice the last 5. NBA, I've been one of the top NBA cappers all season. Last night, I had the Nets -10.5, and I logged it in at Magic +10.5. Now, my record's a little skewed by that, but I mean, if you read my analysis, it tells you everything you need to read there. Huge mistake on my part, and I want to apologize to anyone that purchased that play. But I want my records to be clear, you know, across the board with the other sites I'm on. So I did have the Nets. I'm sorry about that. So the trifecta is a great deal. You can get each pick individually for $25, or you can get all 3 for $35. You can't go wrong if you lock in that 33% off. And great deals right there.
There you go. Sports fans, take advantage of those discounts. Go follow Kevin. And Kevin, you know, I've been there as far as making a wrong choice or this. And on sports fans, I want you to know, this isn't what we do. This is who we are. You know, a cop ends his shift, takes his uniform off, drives home. If he sees a crime, he's a police officer in his heart. This is what we do. While most people are sleeping, counting sheep in their beds at night, people like Don, Pavlos, myself, the First Lady, Kevin, are working, all right? You know, we may not be digging ditches, but I got to tell you something, in all respect to those who dig ditches. You got my respect. This is a mentally draining job, and it takes a lot of time. We have to crunch numbers. Not only do we have to crunch numbers, guys, but numbers change while we're crunching them. Injuries occur during this health-conscious era we live in. You don't know what's happening. If you think I'm crazy, just take a look at an injury list for any team in the NBA right now. You got a half a dozen guys in every team listed as questionable. So we have to take all that into consideration. We have to do our math, the numbers. It ain't like, Ohio State, I like them. It doesn't work like that. There's a lot of stuff that goes on, and there's a lot of time over the years that we put in, Kevin, Don, Dionne, Pavlos, ourselves, that we have certain ways we do things. And trust me, guys, there's a lot of thought that goes in this, and that's why you trust us to bring you winners. When you're sick, you don't take out your own appendix, you go get a doctor. Guys, I'm going to tell you right now, ain't nobody going to cure your ailments like the crew on this panel today over at SportsMemo. Now, we've had 3 big free winners already. I want to go to arguably the best looking person on the panel today.
Aw, sweet.
My baby doll there. And by the way, I just thought that while you're wearing your little hockey outfit, you're one player I'd like to get in the boards. I'll tell you that. Anyway, folks, Anyway, I can't get away with that with anybody else. Okay? Let's go to the first lady of Las Vegas, who has been on the leaderboard since day one of college basketball, and she's going to give you a free winner for today's action. Dionne, would you take it away, please?
I sure can. As Joey did say, I am still on the college leaderboard, and today we all get paid again. I have 2 NCAA winners for you in my best bet winner, and I also have my Lady Luck play. You can get them both right now for $7 at SportsMemo. I also do have a nice free play for everybody today. My free play, Toledo has been trying to get a shot at one of those states' bigger schools for years. Well, after today's matchup, they'll never want to do this again. It's true,
That's a good point.
Well, the Rockets are a good team. They really only stepped up out of their comfort zone of their conference once this season and took a 13-point loss at the hands of a mediocre Big Ten rep, the Spartans. Dayton, which comes in here possessing one of the best defenses in the country, yielding only 60.6 points per game, well, they have stepped up and succeeded this season with outright victories over the likes of Miami, Kansas, Bellarmine, and Virginia Tech, proving they can win big games outside of their conference. The Flyers are coming in here covering 7 of their last 10 games, so I'm going to go ahead and take Dayton here in this matchup.
The first lady of Las Vegas is take the Dayton Flyers. Guys, I want her to tell you why you need to take advantage of either that rest of the NBA for $99 with the first lady, or perhaps a fill your cart Wednesday. Get a couple of things. Get 1, get 2, get 3. Hey, whatever it is that you put in your cart, it's 33% off. Yeah. Dionne, tell them why.
Well, I've been on the leaderboards all season long. I put the time in. I dedicate myself to this to make sure that I come out with the winners for you. This is the perfect time going into March Madness to get that rest of the college basketball season for $99. The first week will definitely pay for itself right off the bat. If you don't want to go ahead and purchase the rest of college basketball, you can go ahead and purchase any of the individual packages. You can do a 3-day, 7-day. Perfect time, 33% off anything you can fit in your cart. It's an amazing deal.
Guys, take advantage of it. Follow the first lady. Dionne, what are we doing now?
Well, I know that yesterday, the both of us had a free winner yesterday on the show, which I'm very proud of.
We both won our free
winners. We both won our free plays. I know that you have another free play for everybody today and that you're excited about some of the games today.
I am very excited. Sports friends, I want to tell you something. You know, I was riding a great college basketball run. I mean, I was killing bookmakers. I was wanted by the FBI because I was killing so many bookmakers. And yesterday, I pooped the bed. It was such an ugly day. Let me tell you something. If my day yesterday was an ugly person, it would have been Patrick Ewing and Rosie O'Donnell together. That's how ugly that day was. And that's an ugly baby. That's an ugly person. That's true. With all respect. Guys, the last time I did have a bad day like yesterday, you know what I did? That was over a month ago. I then followed up with a 10-2 college basketball run. So join me today as I tip off a new hot streak in college basketball. I have my 31-13 high roller play. These are normally reserved for my personal clients that can move a minimum of 10 dimes a game, and my 47-14 Las Vegas strip move when all of my Vegas sources, contacts, and pipelines come in with the same team as my analysts and I. It becomes a Las Vegas strip move play, and they're both posted right now in SportsMemo for just $7 each. And I, too, have a free play. Then I'm going to keep we're both going to sweep the board again today with our free plays. Let's go to tournament action, guys. Well, sports fans, playing in the Missouri Valley Conference is much, much different than playing in the A-10. And today, you're going to see just why. I know Northern Iowa is a big boy in the conference play, but in their 2 non-conference step-ups this season, they lost both as they took a beating at Arkansas. And although it wasn't a huge step-up, they did lose in Wyoming as well. On the other hand, St. Louis beat Boise State on the road and hung tough at home against Auburn to get everyone that bet them a big cover in that matchup. They've also been money overall, closing out the regular season on fire against the spread. 9-3 run their last 12 to close out the regular season. They also covered 2 of their 3 in postseason play so far. Guard A.J. Green is the Panthers' go-to guy. The guy is an amazing ball player. If you watch him, even if you haven't watched him, you read about him on the sports page, whatever. I'm telling you, he's a great ball player, heck of a ball player, folks. However, the Billikens team, they've got a heck of a ball player, too. And, this kid's a stud. Gibson Jimerson. I love his name, too. Gibson Jimerson. Well, he's a heck of a player, too. I think he's going to match up well with him. And he's not going to shut down A.J. Green. but they're going to play off each other, play a little more conservatively because both teams want this win. That changes things overall. I'm going to tell you why, because you throw in the mix that St. Louis's front court is a little bigger, a little deeper, a little better, and the fact that Northern Iowa is just 2-5 ATS, the last 7 games played on the road, and I'm prompted to tell you to take St. Louis here. We're going to go with the Billikens, guys. Let's bring everybody on.
What are you excited about for your place today? What you have going on the premium side today?
Well, the premium side, I do have those 2 big games. I have my high roller, my Las Vegas strip move. And I will tell you this. Going over the tournament matchups over the next few days, I will have at least 1, possibly 2, not just games of the month. I might have some games of the year on there. I love the first round. There's a few things. There's some mismatches on the favorite side, but there's some overvalue on some favorites too, that you can take some lesser known schools or smaller schools because the odds makers are betting that you're gonna take them favorites too. So I have a favorite I like a lot. I have a dog I like a lot. They're both gonna be posted. Guys, let's bring everybody on for a couple of announcements, if we will. Dionne.
Yeah, so don't forget, use that huge discount for everybody right now at SportsMemo for myself, Joey, or Jesse Schul. The rest of college basketball straight through the final seconds of the title game for just $99. Today is also Fill Your Cart Wednesday. 33% off for anything that you can fit in your cart. This is the perfect time to go ahead and use that 33% off for everybody that's on the leaderboards, that's on our show for right now. You'll be able to get soccer, NBA, hockey,
one game, 1 day,
day.
a week, a year, whatever you want, 33% off. And it's not just one package. You can keep stuff in your cart. Trust me, this will pay for itself in no time. What else we got to talk about?
I think we should go ahead and run down our games. And
okay, let's run our games. But wait, first, guys, you see everybody's Twitter handles above them. Let me give you Dionne's. Dionne's, what's yours?
I am the First Lady of Vegas.
And I am at Joe D'Amico Wins. You see Pavlos, you see Don Bush, you see Kevin Thomas. Follow these guys. They put up a lot of free content, and they will get back if you comment or DM them. They will. Speaking of Twitter pages, go over to the Sports Memo Twitter page. The best collection of cappers on the planet are at Sports Memo. They post free plays, trends, streaks, articles, futures, some great stuff. Also, go to the Sports Memo YouTube page, like and subscribe it. So let me try that again. I'm dyslexic. Sorry. Subscribe and like everything you see, guys, because you're going to get a ton of great content from us every day. We're going to start doing some baseball shows as well. Our good buddy John Ryan, hardest working man. He's like the James Brown of YouTube sports betting videos. He does a ton of great stuff. Now, let me run down the plays when I bring everybody on. Don Buster, can you tell us what you had on your free play, please?
Yes, I have the New Jersey Devils and the Calgary Flames over 6.
Wonderful. Pavlos, tell everybody your soccer play, please.
I have Sevilla at West Ham. I'm going to go with Sevilla plus half a goal.
Wonderful, wonderful. Kevin Thomas.
Knicks -11 over the Trailblazers.
The First Lady of Las Vegas.
And I am going with Dayton +1.
And I'm going to be taking St. Louis Billikens -4. Sports fans, about that time that we're closing it on out, please tune in Thursday and Friday this week. We have more special guests and a ton of free winners. On behalf of Sports Memo, Don, Pavlos, Kevin, and us, the First Family of Vegas.
Good luck and have a winning day.
Bye-bye now.